Hello, teacher and classmates. My name is Juan Felipe Castro. I am agroforestry engineering student. Mm, this presentation is for task 5, task 5, technological website. An adjective according to the theme is how technology positively and negatively impacts my life with community. In the one question is how how has technology changed human life in your community? Technology today largely prevents physical interaction with my neighbors since many, if not almost all of US communicate through social networks such as the most popular WhatsApp and Facebook with Messenger. This makes coexistence a bit distant. In the second question is what positive and negative aspects do you consider your community has had? Positively, technology has allowed interaction almost in, in, instantaneously through electronic devices that allow us as a community to give notice or communicate about any need that we require at a given time, and negatively it has prevented it from being able to socialize least physically, so these face to face personal relationships are affected. Technology in my community has also allowed community efforts to be carried out in favor of improving the green spaces and infrastructure in which we live, because I live in a closed residential complex. The coexistence is a little closer and at the same time distant because each one is independent but at the same time vulnerable to lack of privacy. So technology has been of great help to improve conditions such as security, coexistence, meetings, acquisition of equipment for the benefit of all. Through community chats, notice is given of possible damage to the infrastructure. Bank accounts are enabled for the deposit of administration money, parking lot management fees, among other internal expenses of the complex. Also, when we have events, for example, Family Day, Children's Day, Christmas, novenas, among other celebrations, there is always communication through virtual means. In short, technology is a good as it a bad, depending on the use that we as a community we know how to give to your best advantage. In the third question is write an instruction 10 aspects, giving recommendation, advice, request, obligation, and suggestions for negative aspects using modal verbs seen in UNIT. And this is an ebook module 12. There are many ways to communicate the ideas and truths when speaking. Depending on the intention, different words or groups of words are used, including modal verbs. In English, modal verbs are very particular. They work as auxiliary verbs, so they must always accompany other verbs, and they provide information about the attitude that the speaker adopts with respect to the situation he is describing. The modal verb can is used to express liability, possibility, and to make requests or ask for permission, and it can even be used to make an offer or suggestions. Furthermore, its negative form, can't, it can be used to express impossibility or inability. It is usually equivalent to verb poder in Spanish. Examples with the modal verb can. Can you come home early today? ¿Podrías venir temprano hoy? Can you help me? ¿Puedes ayudarme? Could this verb have many uses in English? It can be used to talk about ability and to talk about permissions in the past. Likewise, used like the modal verb can, the modal verb could can be used to ask questions, request, suggestion, or of other but in a more polite way. Examples of modal verb could. I could go to market with you if you'd like. Podría ir al mercado contigo si quieres. Could you pass me the salt please? ¿Podrías pasarme la sal, por favor? Made the use of many made the use of may as modal verb is to ask for permission in the present, to make suggestions, and to talk about possibilities. However, this verb is much more polite than can or could in its negative form. May not can be used for prohibitions. Examples of the modal verb may. May I go to the toilet please? ¿Podría ir al baño por favor? Mary may not go to your party later. Mary no podrá ir a tu fiesta más tarde. In the 9th point, the modal verb might is used to express possibility in the present or in the future. It can also be used as the verb may. Al truth is it speaks of events that are less likely to happen. Its negative form, might not, is used to talk about possibilities but in a negative way. In the 10-point examples, of the modal verb might. I heard that tomorrow it might rain. Escuché que mañana es posible que llueva. Don't call Laura right now. She might be in school. No llames a Laura ahora. Ella puede que esté en la escuela. This is the finish of these presentations. Thank you for your attention.